Hey guys, it's Hunter. Welcome back to another short episode of Askgufish. Unbelievably, we're still pushing this near daily content, which is insane for this channel. Destroy the out of that like button and let's just jump into it. Hey Agufish, I'd love to see you review on the new 2021 Sterling collection. Love from Thailand. Yo, right back at you. Thailand's a beautiful country, and thank you for the comment, dude. Yeah, let's talk the new Sterling and Music Man stuff. And I know what you're thinking already. You don't even like Music Man. You didn't like the Sterling Petrucci. Why even bother going over the new models? Okay, if you've seen that review, yeah, I did not like that guitar. The specs weren't for me. The fit and finish was bad, especially given Sterling wanted $1,400 for it new, and from a brand like LTD, that would have been considered a B stock, no question. So I wasn't terribly impressed with that, but there's so much YouTube hype around Sterling. I feel like I'm missing something, so I still really want to try some out, especially on the more affordable side. In fact, I'm curious about Music Man in general because I've never played one of the higher end ones, so this will be like a double episode. We'll go through them both and see what's going on in the land of Ernie Ball Music Man. Now, I'll preface this with, I've actually visited the factory in South Korea where Sterlings used to be made. They may still make them there, I'm not really sure. I didn't know anything about Sterling at the time, but the owner was a very gracious host. Factory was real nice, had some good Korean barbecue, maybe a little too much soju. It was a good time. But last year was the first time I had a Sterling on the channel, and the first time I played one since I started knowing a bit about what the heck I'm talking about. So I'm not too familiar with Sterling or Ernie Ball Music Man lineups. I'm pretty much just going off of what's on the website. Not sure what's genuinely new and what's just marketing speak. So if I say something dumb, just let me know in the comments. I'm still learning here. I'm also not going to go over everything in the two lineups. That's a lot of models to cover. So instead, I'm just gonna share the highlights that stood out to me as an outsider, as someone who's very, very new to the world of Music Man. That long ass, I don't know about disclaimer rant out the way, let's get into this. So I'm gonna start with Sterling, and the first one that jumped out at me because, well, I'm not even gonna lie, it was the first one on the page, is the new Mariposa. It's the signature model for Omar Rodriguez Lopez, best known for his work with Mars Volta and at the Drive-In. Niato body, rosewood fingerboard, roasted maple bolt-on neck, locking tuners. Interestingly, it doesn't really say what the pickups are, just that they're custom humbuckers and that they're dynamic. Fair enough, sure. Love the body shape on this one though. Mariposa is Spanish for butterfly, and I guess, yeah, I can see it. It reminds me of like a fatter, rounder St. Vincent. Comes in Dorado green and Imperial white. It will cost $549 US, which is like, do we not say in the Squire video that the age of roasted maple and affordable guitars is upon us? Like, this is a freaking artist model from a major brand with a roasted maple neck at $549. That's crazy. Then a new color for the Sterling JP Majesty, Cerulean Paradise. On the website, it looks real good. Quote figuring looks very deep and very rich. All I can say on that is, I hope it actually looks like that in real life this time. That's not all for the Petrucci though. The Petrucci. His other Sterlings are getting new colors too. The JP 150 DSM, which is like the higher end version of his non-Majesty signature. It's got the roasted maple neck, ebony fingerboard, stainless steel frets, and DiMarzio liquefier and crunch lab pickups. It's getting a new blood orange burst with a spalted maple top. His mid-tier signature JP 150 and JP 157 are also getting new colors. Royal red and trans black satin for the 6-string, and then the 7-string is also getting that trans black satin. I gotta say, all this Sterling Petrucci hype is giving me some kind of FOMO. Like, it makes me wish I actually enjoyed the super flat fingerboards and wide string spacing on them. That way I'd feel at home with this party. Small update on the one I demoed though. Remember I accidentally put that pretty bad ding in the headstock? Sold it to a kid working at my luthier shop. He got a great deal because of the damage, and he absolutely loves it. So yeah, happy ending. Just goes to show, different strokes. Jason Richardson is getting a new signature too. Last year, he got a 7-string cutlass. This year, he's getting a 6-string version in natural poplar burl burst. By the way, do you think Jason Richardson has ever played anything slow and simple in his life? Like, most of us started with Smoke on the Water. I'm convinced Eruption was his first song. Dude is nuts. Alder body, poplar burl veneer top, roasted maple neck, rosewood fingerboard with a 16-inch radius. I mean, it looks pretty cool as like an alternative to Ibanez with a more traditional style body. By far, the most interesting thing to me though which means they're probably super boring for a lot of other people, are the new Cutlass CT50s. They're more traditional than the Richardson, but with some pretty sweet upgrades for the price. Comes with triple singles in Toluca Lake Blue with a rosewood board and Vintage Sunburst with a roasted maple board. Then the HSS configuration comes in rose gold and dropped copper with rosewood boards, while Vintage Cream and Fire Mist Silver come with roasted maple boards. That Fire Mist Silver looks so good. Popular bodies, and all of them come with roasted maple necks, locking tuners, $499 US. They have officially declared war on Squire, and I love it. Us guitarists can only benefit from major brands bringing what used to be custom shop only options into their affordable lines. Like a couple of years ago, roasted maple on a $500 guitar from a major brand, I'm not talking about Harley Benton because that's a house brand, they play by different rules, that would have been unthinkable. Like, I'm torn. Which is cooler, the Contemporary Stratocaster Special or this Cutlass CT50? Before we get into the higher end Music Man side though, I want to take a quick second to shout out Corey Bruce and the rest of the amazing supporters over on Patreon. I still can't believe we're pushing 100K, and it would not be possible without you guys. If you want to directly support as well, you can join the Patreon community for bonus perks. No pressure, but if you are enjoying the content and you're one of the 54% of people who aren't subscribed, help a dude out to the silver play button. It's free and it really helps out. Back to the higher end Music Man side, it doesn't seem that there's a whole lot really new. No new models at all, but there is a new color for the Sabre, Gator Burst. There's new colors for the Cutlass RS, Powder Blue and Vintage Tobacco, and new colors for the Stingray RS, Powder Blue and Burnt Amber. Oh my god, that Powder Blue Stingray with the tortoiseshell pickguard is f***ing hot. African mahogany body, roasted flame maple neck, rosewood fingerboard, 22 stainless steel frets. I wish there was a sterling version of this because I don't think I'm ready to pay $2,400 for one, but damn, it's pretty fire. I think on the Music Man side, the basses actually steal the show for me. Like, I don't think the guitars look particularly special most of the time, but Ernie Ball basses always look awesome. Smoked Chrome, Snowy Night, and Amethyst Sparkle look real cool. I don't know, there's been a trend this year with Charvel, Ibanez, and now Music Man where the basses are almost cooler than the guitars. They're trying to convert us. But yeah, as an outsider, Music Man isn't too exciting this year. Like, the Powder Blue Stingray is fire, but at that price, I'd love to play one, but I don't need it. The Sabres look real nice too, but again, same story. At that price, I don't need it. I think by far the most interesting thing is Sterling's new Cutlass CT50 line. Super curious to see how they stack up compared to Squire's Contemporary series and how both of them fare against the Harley Benton Fusions. And both these brands are definitely going to push everyone else to start throwing roasted maple on more models in the next couple of years. So whether you're into these models and these brands or not, this is a great sign. It's an amazing time to be a guitar player. But yeah, here's where I throw it to you. What do you think of the 2021 Sterling and Music Man lineups? Exciting? Underwhelmed? What do you want to see on the channel? Any and all thoughts, I'd love to hear them in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Social media, merch, and Discord server links are in the description. As always, thanks so much for watching. You've been awesome. I think I'm done for the night, and I will see you for the next video.